Welcome into the PHNX Sun Devil Show, brought to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, even leave a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. I am Anthony Totri.
Yeah, you are.
Joined on this wonderful Wednesday.
It is.
By my handsome co-host.
Yeah, we are.
Shawn DePaz.
Yeah, he is.
Shane Diefenbach.
Yeah, I am.
Gentlemen, happy Wednesday.
Woo!
We've got a lot to get to today.
So much. Thank you. Shawn's is pretty good, though, but that also yeah, we do have a lot to get to. A lot of exciting stuff. Obviously, the first day of camp was fantastic.
What's popping, Isaiah?
It was absolutely amazing.
So fun.
Almost
Just to hear
amazing.
football noises.
Football noises?
Yeah.
What's the top football noise?
Pads.
Pads smacking with like a faint.
Or I did like the guys on the pads on the sleds.
I hate that noise.
Really?
The worst noise ever. Because it's like nails on a chalkboard.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, nails on a chalkboard is nails on a chalkboard.
No, it's squeaky.
I don't think it's that.
All right,
bad.
what do we got on the docket for today, Totri?
We got a lot. Okay, a lot of football, a lot of exclusive interview.
Yep.
The only Arizona sports place that has an exclusive one-on-one interview with Emory Jones. We'll get to that here in just a little bit, but there's something that's been distracting me since we started the show.
We too hyped, Josh.
So it's Snake Draft Wednesday. We're going to be snake drafting our favorite breakfast foods. And one of my favorite breakfast foods, if not my top, is a burrito, a breakfast burrito. And we talked about Burrito Express a couple weeks ago.
We did.
Like a week ago. And we are excited to announce our new partner, Burrito! Turn me up, David. We got some Burrito Express coming in right now.
Dude, oh my gosh.
Turn
I'm so
it
turned.
up.
Yeah, I had the.
Which ones are these? Because
These
Shawn
are
got
just
these on his way home,
burrito, chicken burrito supreme.
Chicken burrito supreme. What is
thank
it?
you.
In it? Do we know?
Chicken, amongst other things.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for
just fantastic
specifying.
Stuff. So
yeah,
not only are we eating these on the show, but we also had Burrito Express for breakfast.
Yes. Did have Burrito
right
Express
after
for breakfast.
training camp. So turn me up.
Turn me
I'm
up.
super
Turn
excited.
me up.
Why you say that was a question? Turn me up.
Humble beginnings.
Statement. Turn me up. Wow. Can I get some salsa?
I feel like we need the cheers.
Can I get some salsa? Oh, you're just raw
Oh,
dogging the Burrito Express.
You put a Burrito Express burrito in front of me? Oh my god.
Chicken supreme?
Oh, we're not cheersing? Okay.
It's too quiet. I feel like I have to say something.
There you go. Wait, what?
Don't spill on me, bro. Oh my god.
Dude.
This
is
is
so
actually
good.
amazing.
Thank you to Max.
I see why Daniel and God is always tweeting about it.
Thank you to Max, our marketing guru, who was able to get in contact with them and let them know our appreciation, mine specifically, for Burrito Express. You guys lost your Burrito Express virginity this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the last time that I ate the same thing for lunch and dinner, or breakfast and lunch, depending on what you want to call this. Worth it.
So good. So yeah, very.
There's a little bit of a kick to it.
We need to do a burrito rating. So
This is 9.9 burritos out of 10. The only thing I would make it better if is Daniel and Gato was sitting next to me.
okay.
It's a pretty good
9.9?
burrito.
9.9.
Near perfection.
It would be perfection if Daniel and Gato was sitting next to me, but instead I got total.
Well, he's not. Wow.
Can I have some salsa, please?
Before we continue, more exciting news coming soon with Burrito Express. So keep in tune. Super excited for the sponsorship.
Yeah.
It's just starting. Here's your salsa.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's gonna be an autograph signing.
There'll be some
Burrito
stuff.
Express, Daniel Ngata is doing the autograph signing at the Tempe location, August 20th. He's bringing a bunch of different teammates, Ladarius Henderson, among Elijah Badger, so we know Shane is going to be out there, and Ngata himself and a couple others.
You think they would sign my burrito?
I don't know how that would happen, like with a marker?
Yeah.
Would you
And then
then
what, you're
proceed to
gonna
eat the
just, like-
burrito?
Yeah, and then eat it. Because then I ingest their power.
That seems unhealthy.
I don't think the written word has much power. It's only what you give it.
Bro, we went to journalism school. You can't say
The
that.
written word overrated. Hot or not, written word. Writing.
You said written word way too much there.
I did.
But
You
yes,
reached your
Say
word-
that too many times. It's just
Hey,
written
look,
word.
Some might say you reached your word count. Thank you so much.
Word
Oh my
limit.
God, the show's over after that one. No, we are super excited, like Shane said, to
Reached
be
in, didn't even
partnered
look, got the right
with
salsa.
Burrito
Magic is in the
Express. Definitely a lot of
They
fun
make
stuff
edible markers
in the making with
watermelon
them.
with the salt.
But now it's time for the premiere part of the show. We've talked and teased a little bit about the interview that we have with Emory Jones. Before we get to that, Shawn, you were there. What just kind of stood out to you about Emory and what he had to say. This is the first time that we spoke to him.
I'm just sitting there
holding
staring at his burrito.
Are you good?
Oh, I was good. My favorite part about this interview is that I get 9 minutes to eat this burrito. This is confidence, right? Like, obviously, like, he played quarterback in the SEC. He's a confident guy, but like his just like
What? Saul's in here
holding the burrito. It was really just his like.
You can't don't hold it like that and like.
But like his desire to elevate everybody.
And
like
today at camp, he was the same exact way. Super motivated, super fired up. Looked like a true QB1.
He did. Yeah, 100%. Okay, you do that.
Just try to steal my thunder, but no, yeah.
You put it down.
He wanted to like. He clearly it was a mission of his to elevate his teammates and make everyone around him better, which is I think a good sign when you see
in
a
more ways than just the field. Too.
Yeah, that's what we'll get to. Yeah, but I think when you get a quarterback in a quarterback competition, there's two ways to take it. They're either focused on their job and they want to win the starting job, or obviously that's still the goal, but they want to make everyone better, and that was clearly his goal. So I think that was a really good sign from a new quarterback to see that he's already such a leader.
Yeah, yesterday was his first time speaking to the media since he got to Tempe on sort of a big stage.
Wow, he spoke to us before anybody else.
He spoke to us before he spoke to anybody else.
That's crazy.
And this is what he had to say.
First and foremost, Emory, thanks so much for taking the time today. Obviously, you got a lot going on. I mean, let's just get into it. First and foremost, what stood out to you about ASU? Why choose to become a Sun Devil?
First of all, I've always been a fan of Arizona State. I mean, even like in high school, I always watch some of the games and stuff like that. So I always liked the team and the uniforms and stuff like that. But I mean, when I got in the portal, I mean, I talked to some of the guys and some of my team, and they thought it would be a great fit for me. So I thought it was a great decision for me to make to be here. So.
How have you liked the coaching staff so far, especially ahead of fall camp getting started this week?
Yeah, I mean, that was a part of my decision coming here, the coaching staff and their history and their ability to develop and enhance a player's performance. I mean, and even as a person, I mean, that was that came in. That was a big factor in me coming here. So I feel like it's a real good thing for our team to have a coach that have a really good experience. So I feel like it helps us out a lot.
There's been a lot of talk, a lot of outside noise about how good this team can be. Just what do you make of the disrespect that this program, that you have gotten, and some of just the other players here?
Yeah, I mean, it all turns into motivation for us. I mean, there's things that we talk about. We have a tweet, actually, that's up on every rack in the weight room, and it has us ranked like 4. I think it's like 4 or 5 in the Pac-12 right now, and that's something that we look at every day when we go in there and work out. And I mean, like I said, we all use it as motivation, so I think it helps us.
What are your personal goals? Obviously, team goal seems to always be a national championship, but for you, what are you looking forward to most?
Well, out of the whole year, I kind of break up the parts of the year in 4s, and right now we on part 3. We're about to start part 3, and I kind of separate my goals. I mean, so my goals for fall camp here are just, be attentive, be a leader, go out there and attack every single day, and of course win the starting job and uphold that standard every single day. After that, mainly that's it. And then going into the fall, I have more goals to set for us. Basically, first thing would be win our division in the Pac-12. That's the first step to make it to the national championship. So, there are goals that I add, some I take off. So, it just depends on where I'm at right now. So,
you mentioned winning the starting job. Coming here, you're starting quarterback, proven at Florida, played in the SEC. How much do you think is going to fall on your shoulders in fall camp? How much of this is a process you think that's going to take a couple weeks, or do you feel like this is a job you can win relatively soon?
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's not my question to answer right there. It's just for me to go out there and be my best and play at elite level every single day. And that's what I hold myself up to. That's what I hold my teammates and the guys around me up to that standard. And I'm not sure when they'll make a decision, but I can only control what I can control, and that's me and me helping the guys around me play up to the elite level.
There's been a lot of transfer portal, NIL, all sorts of stuff going on with the state of college football. Another side of that is teams and conferences and people kind of shuffling around. As a guy that's now played in 2 conferences, what do you make of where college football is at right now and just where is it going?
I think it's all transitioning into a lot of different things. I'm not sure. I don't really pay attention to a lot of things that I can't control or really have an effect on. So, I mean, I just do what I can do, and I mean, that's it really.
We got all the serious questions out the way, so now we can relax a little bit more fun. So with guests that we like to have, especially from the football team, we've got some interesting answers so far when it comes to drip. So in the quarterback room, who's got the most drip and who's got the worst, or at least needs to step it up a little bit?
Right. I got the best drip, of course. You feel me? I got the best drip in the whole team, actually. And I got people that can vouch for me. But the worst, my man Paul Tyson, he needs some work. But that's why I'm here. I'm here to help my guy. Like I said, I try to hold all my teammates up to elite standards. So I definitely got to put some work into him. In the drip standpoint.
So that applies to you. Help them on the field. Help them outside the field too.
Yeah, all areas of of their life. You know, I mean, that's why I'm here. That's my job as a quarterback. You know what I mean? So.
One thing that we like to do, so we like to snake draft stuff like all the time, right? We had gas station snacks. Last week we did actors and actresses. Okay. In the past we've done like mythical creatures, right? Dragons, genies, all sorts of stuff. So I'm curious, if you came across a genie lamp, what would your 3 wishes be? But like the normal rules apply. Like you can't make someone fall in love with you. You can't ask for more wishes. But what are your 3 wishes?
My 3 wishes. Wow.
This is the hard hitting stuff, man.
I thought you said the questions are out the way. Man, that's tough.
You tell me you don't think about this every day?
Wait, you saying if I had one right now?
Yeah, like, the genie lamp's right there.
Right now.
Right now, you get 3 wishes.
3 wishes. Oh, for right now, I want to win the national championship. Of course.
That's a good one.
2, me and all my guys. I have a lot of guys. When I say all my guys, I'm talking about teammates from here, around the world, at Florida, everywhere. Me and all my guys make it to where we want to be in the NFL. Boom. 3, that's tough.
See, these are questions you don't think about, man.
Wow, that's crazy. It's hard because I don't just think about myself. so it's kind of tough.
Any family stuff?
That's what I'm saying. But if 2 take care of itself, I don't have to. You feel my family gonna be good. I don't know. I don't have to think on the 3rd one.
Okay, you have to get back to it. Get back to us on that one. Another one that we've got is pregame rituals. We've gotten some interesting answers. The head basketball coach, Bobby Hurley, he was telling us he doesn't eat before game day or on game day. He won't eat if it's like a 9 p.m. tip, whatever. He won't eat all day. Do you have any like pregame rituals that you like have to do?
It's crazy because I don't even think about it, so it's hard to tell you. Like, but it's stuff that I do every single game. Oh my gosh. Okay, so before the season, I always make like a season playlist. I mean, I listen to that playlist every single game, and that probably lasts from the bus ride all the way until the end of pregame warm-ups. Whenever I take my headphones off. That's probably it right now.
Okay.
There's a lot of more things. Can't think about it right now.
Last question that we got for you. You mentioned music. I imagine music is big for you, just like it is a bunch of other athletes, right? If you could set up a music festival, right, or a concert, who are your 3 headliners?
Wow. Young Thug. That's my favorite.
So he's the main headline?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Young Thug. Lil Baby. Definitely.
Okay.
Young Thug, Lil Baby. I like Lil Key, but recipes Lil Key, he gone right now. But them three, probably my top.
Okay.
3.
Solid answers, man. Sorry, I know those last ones.
They were tough. No, they were definitely tough.
It's what we do, man. This is what we do. Emory Jones, we appreciate the time.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Guys,
great job.
Thank you. Appreciate it. What do we think of Emory's answers?
Well, those last couple questions were life altering for him. Apparently, he
doesn't think about those things every day. I guess.
No, he doesn't. Nor do I. But
you don't think about that?
I think the craziest part of that interview was you applying. You can't make somebody fall in love with you rule. That is not a typical.
That is a genie rule.
David, you seem like a genie expert. Have you ever heard that?
No, never.
Yep.
It's a fairly odd parents
I'm
rule, which I
Googling
understand conflating the two. I do think it was interesting, like you talk about the fun questions or whatever, and like they are fun, but I also think like the genie question does show a lot about what a guy's mindset is.
Yeah.
Like
Nesta gave different answers.
Yeah, like when we show Nesta's clip later.
Genie's 3 rules: can't kill anybody, can't make people fall in love, and can't bring anyone back from the dead. Those are the genie rules.
But it doesn't say anywhere there that you can't ask for more wishes, so that is debunked.
Okay.
That is not a real list.
You're right.
You made that up.
But as we'll see later, Nesta, which is not a knock on him, because it shows also a lot about who he is as a person to his answers. But like it shows, Emory's answers show that he's very focused on football.
Yeah,
like,
very.
His goal,
like he couldn't give a third one.
His goal is to win a national championship, which says a lot about what he thinks about Arizona State. Because if your goal is to win a national championship, you're probably not going to Arizona State if you don't think that they could potentially win a national championship. Obviously, probably a little wishful thinking, but it's still.
I mean, that's shit. That's why he wished for it.
Yeah, that's why he needs the genie. But I think it says a lot about just kind of what his mindset is and what his goals are. And I think he wants to get to the NFL, which, as much as we gave Ray kind of shit for it when he said it, like it's clear that guys are coming to this program because they think it will get them to the NFL. So, hey, Arizona Cardinals quarterback Emory Jones.
Okay, man. I don't think they're going to be getting a quarterback for some time.
NFL jersey.
You just want an Emory Jones NFL jersey?
Yeah.
We'll get one.
One day maybe. But right now, he's a Sun Devil. We spoke to him for the first time yesterday.
I'm a Sun Devil, baby.
Spoke to him for the first time yesterday, and we saw him in action for the first time today. Shane, what'd you think of what we saw? It felt a little limited.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what you expect. Like, it's the first day. Herm, one of his biggest points that he talked about in the presser was that they got through the first day with no injuries and knocked on the table like 17 times.
Yeah.
So we saw a lot. We saw a lot more 11 on 11 than I thought we would.
Yeah.
Which is good because this is an opportunity to actually be able to film that and show you guys some of it.
Yeah.
Because they're going to start putting it in place soon. You can't be filming that. But yeah, it was good to see. The intensity was a little oversold, I think, by Herm. Just by Herm. Because he said there was going to be fire, blah, blah, blah. It was going to be,
there were fire alarms.
There were fire alarms. There was fire truck sounds.
There were no fires, though, to be clear.
Yeah.
Fire alarms did not indicate that there was a fire.
So they do a fire truck noise, ambulance noise to
It's like
the 1 minute warning. Can you not do that?
That's what it sounds like.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, that was spot on.
Thank you.
Are you kidding me? That's an air raid siren.
Air raid siren?
I know what an air raid siren is, and it was, but I think that's what that sounded
No,
like.
it wasn't. I'm pulling it up after the show because I don't have my SD card on me. It is literally an ambulance noise. And Herm said it in the press conference. It's an ambulance noise.
Can you do it one more
fire
time?
truck sound.
I don't think Herm knows what an ambulance noise is.
Brother. Oh my God.
So, Emory Jones, what do you think from what you saw, Shawn?
I mean, he's clearly the best quarterback out there.
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard to really critique him because when you put it in comparison with, let's be honest, how fucking terrible Paul Tyson was,
Wow.
It was not good.
Paul Tyson had a bad day.
He did not. Well, yeah. I mean, that's
Shawn
obviously
apparently
just,
didn't like it very much.
Just obviously speaking off of today, but like Paul Tyson did not look very good. None of the other quarterbacks like blew you away. So Emory was clearly the best.
Trent Bourget had a beautiful underthrown ball. Trent Bourget had some moments. Paul Tyson had two.
They're not.
Yeah, he turned the ball over.
Paul Tyson had two really bad plays back to back,
Yeah.
2 turnovers. One of them might not have been his fault. It might have been a snap count thing, but it was just a fumbled snap. But the interception was pretty bad. It was a screen pass tipped by a D lineman. Who'd you say?
Blazin Wong.
Yeah, Blazin Wong was the one that picked it off. The
defense went crazy.
Defense went absolutely nuts.
But yeah, and then other than that, I mean, it wasn't like he did anything great because when he wasn't getting the ball out, he was holding on for it too long, and the play was often blown dead.
Yeah. I think
times.
I think we agree that Emory is the most talented quarterback on the roster, but I think in this situation with a quote unquote quarterback competition, I don't think Emory has to do a lot to win this job. I think Emory just has to exactly. Yeah. He just has to not lose the job. Yeah, which for him to lose a job like this, it would take, I think, significantly bad days. Yeah, maybe coupled together, and even that I'm not sure would be enough for the coaching staff to be like, Paul, we're going with you.
I don't think this number 2 job is necessarily Paul Tyson's for sure. Like, nice. I don't think the number 2 job is necessarily Paul Tyson's. Like, because I think this is something we talked about before. Like, if you're asking me who I want the starter for the entire season to be between Paul Tyson and Trenton Bourguet, I'm probably saying Paul Tyson. But if you're asking me something happens to Emory in the middle of a game and we need a backup
to run the offense,
I'm probably choosing Trenton Bourguet
in both situations.
Yeah, I mean that's fair too. Especially after seeing today, I think I would rather have
just
Bourguet
based on today. Like this,
yeah.
I can guarantee you Paul Tyson will say the same thing about himself. Like, he did not have a great day, but it's one day. You move on.
First day of fall camp.
First practice jitters, probably. Like, nobody's on the same page. And Herm made a good point in the presser saying that, like, I think we have the clip, but about the defense. Like, if our defense isn't winning, then bad things. Like, that's signifying bad things because the defense is good. Well, it has been in the past, and I think it's going to surprise some people. There were some standouts today, which we'll get to later, but yeah. It was fun to be out there, and for anybody that's a videographer, it was overcast. So, oh my God, not only for the heat, but it was beautiful. It helped the shots a little bit. They look crispy.
Yeah.
So that's always good.
I mean, you mentioned it. Defense won today, and it wasn't particularly close.
No, the defense wasn't close at all.
The defense definitely had more of the energy.
You know who looked better against the defense than the offense? The pads that they were pushing at the start of that.
Okay. Damn. Yes, this is what Herm had to say in regards to the defense just kind of winning the day.
Herm Edwards breaking down how to play football.
See ball, get ball.
Love that.
That's how you play defense.
He's not wrong though, because he went on to pretty accurate. He did go on to say that this defense has been better in the past, and they play good defense here. So this was expected not only because it's easier to get into the groove of things with defense, but also because the defense has returning players. Most of the offense is new, so. Yeah, not really much you can grab from that today, but encouraging signs just to see teams practicing again.
Yeah, 100%. First day of fall camp. They've obviously got weeks on end just kind of installing plays, installing new schemes because it is a completely new offense. One thing I do want to get to that I'd love to get your guys' take is Herm was talking about how the next practice, it's similar in length, but it's more of a walkthrough. Mm-hmm. They're installing a lot of stuff. We'll play the clip, and I'm interested to get your guys' thoughts on practice moving forward as more of a walkthrough than a routine football practice.
Yeah. Tip of the cap. But before we move on to Kimberly and Tim in the chat, thank you for the compliments. Happy people are watching from different states. Love that. Go Devils.
And to acknowledge Diego's comment, we did talk about the Sun Angel Collective on yesterday's audio
yesterday's
episode,
pod,
so
and we also
out.
met one of the founders of it today, and we'll hopefully be able to get him on the show sometime soon.
Yeah, hopefully within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, really good stuff out of their camp. Some really phenomenal insight today we got that we'll be able to share with you when he's on inevitably soon. But in regards to what Herm's saying, yeah, first of all, no injuries. Love that. But yeah, it's the first day. You're expecting some growing pains, especially with 40-something new guys. I remember one point in the press conference, he said somebody asked him about all the new players and how unique the experience is, and he literally pulled out a physical card.
And he was like,
I feel like the fans sometimes coming out because I'm looking at the numbers. I'm like, oh yeah, this guy's on our team. Who's this guy? And I thought that was really funny. You're not always going to get like a concise answer from Herm, but you're always going to get someone who's genuine and is
you're going to get something
telling what is on his mind all the time. So yeah, it's always good stuff from Herm. Even if it's not the most informative and insightful, it's always thought provoking in some way, whether he's talking about how handsome Merlin Robertson is, which he did say today. Or
which he's not wrong about.
I mean, brother,
he's married. Okay, you can just
I'm
back
just saying
off.
the flow is still ridiculous.
Yeah. He was talking about his body a little too much. Anyway, yeah. So first day of practice. That's all.
What do you think, Shawn, about them slowing it down a little bit?
Excuse me. I'm kind of on the fence about it because, like, on one hand, I'm like, I don't really want you to, like, it's concerning because, like, I'm like, I would rather them be learning at full speed.
Yeah, we're less than a month away from kickoff.
Yeah, so, like, that part's concerning, but at the same time, it's like, A, I'm going to trust Herm. He's a coach. He's been around this game for a long time. And B, like, I would rather them have a little bit of a learning curve in that NAU game as opposed to them not being, like, being hurt.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I would, so I'm going to trust Herm in this situation that he's aware of what his players are capable of and all that.
Yeah.
So I'm not that concerned about it. I think when you first hear it, it's like, what? But it's not. I think it's probably the right call.
We were talking today, and I said to you guys, like, God bless us that the first two games are what they are. And not up against Oklahoma State, because it is going to be a learning curve. And Herm talked about today that it's good. There's a difference between conditioning and being like in condition for practice. Yeah. And injuries, and he talked about some of the injuries.
It's a competition.
Yeah, in training camp in the NFL still. We saw Tim Patrick go down with a torn ACL, which just really sucks. So, I don't mind it. I think this team will learn from their mistakes, and hopefully they make those mistakes against weaker teams like NIU. And that's why it's important to open up the season like this, especially with a team like this is built right now.
Which of the players today do you guys think, and we can go around, you each give me one, that stood out to you the most?
You know my answer.
Go ahead.
Nesta Jade Silvera. He is like, for his size, he is a quick dude.
Yeah.
Like he was a lot quicker and more explosive than than you would have expected from a guy of that size. And then he was also like hilarious. He made a random monkeypox joke. Like, he started making monkey noises. Like, I got monkeypox. I was like, okay, with no context, nothing provoked it. But then,
and we don't actually think he has monkeypox.
I would hope not. But yeah, he was really explosive, really quick, and then he was also like, he was always like standing at the front of the line. He was standing
lots of energy.
Yeah, right in front of the D-line coach when they were giving instruction. Like he seemed like very locked in on trying to grow his game and get better, which is something we talked about.
He's
yesterday.
like Chase Lucas in defensive line form.
Yeah, he was just a fun player to watch. Finally get to see him in the maroon and gold.
And you can see why he was regarded so highly.
Yeah, exactly.
Another thing that he's good at is being a picture subject. I took some great pictures of Nesta today. He looks good. So hit my line, Mr. Silvera.
Hit my line, Mr. Silvera.
He actually gives us his Instagram in a clip that we'll show later. So
love that. Yeah. For me, it's really hard to pick because I didn't see much other than the going through the motions in practice. There was a couple plays. The only memorable play, and I got a video of it, but it's a little too far away. You couldn't see it. Is Ro Torrance made a great play on the ball.
Yeah.
And you hear the defense communicating in the clip. He's running. He
was initially burned.
Yeah,
on that route.
yeah. He caught back up, and he's a tall dude.
Yeah,
so you got to expect this. So, I don't remember who he was covering, but he was
Chad Johnson Jr.
Okay, and his head was straight toward Chad Johnson Jr. And you heard the defense go ball, 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 and he turned around and got his whole hand on the ball and deflected it, and that fired up the defense. And it reminded me a lot of my complaints last year with this defense when I had them, and they were few and far between for the most part, aside from penalties. But one of my biggest complaints was this team shouldn't need like a big play to fire them up. Like if they can just get fired up from the jump, it will help. And I feel like this team's going to kind of play the same way, unfortunately, because maybe not. That's unfair to say, but it seems like they do feed off the juice as much as last year. And that was a big thing. Like you get a couple sacks on the same drive and you're going to have a problem moving the ball against them. So hopefully it's not just all momentum. Hopefully they can create their own momentum prior to coin flip. But that could be an encouraging sign to see that this team is going to be as fired up as they were last year on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we also saw, like, I noticed Jordan Clark being really vocal on the defensive side, like just barking directions to the other defensive backs and stuff like that, which is encouraging. It was Andre Johnson that made that like really good catch on a throw that probably wasn't that great.
Andre Johnson
poked in the eye.
Oh yeah,
unlucky.
We think he got poked in the eye.
Yeah, it looked like it.
He was reaching his face mask about something. Running backs look solid too. I feel like.
Yeah, Kevin White made a great catch.
Kevin White. Yeah. We saw like a decent amount of George Hart. I feel like a little more than I expected of that.
I think I know a little more about him.
Yeah. Obviously Valladay and Ngata. But, the running backs look good.
Valladay had a couple good runs. There were holes to run through, which I looked at Shawn and I said, that's either a great sign or a terrible sign. I think it's a good sign. I think this offensive line is kind of gelling a little bit more than we thought. We saw, Daniel Ngata had a couple really good runs, really strong runs.
Pretty shifty.
Yeah, I was about to say, one thing that I am noticing from him this year is he looks faster, quicker. Better change of direction.
Daniel Ngata powered by Burrito Express.
Yeah, powered by Burrito Express. Change of direction sponsored by the Burrito Supreme. He was good. But other than that, I mean, standout wise, like it's just so hard to tell when they're not going at full speed. But yeah, Ro Torrance would probably be mine. What about you? I'm
gonna kind of cheat here and go in a whole position group. I'm gonna say the tight ends.
Okay.
And it's not necessarily from the big plays that they made. It's more of a lack of separation that I've seen from the wide receivers and tight ends, right? Like tight ends, you're supposed to be able to do a little bit of both, right? Mm-hmm. We can run block, we can catch. Whereas wide receivers, your main job is to go out there, spread the field, and do what you do. That necessarily hasn't been a strong point with the ASU wideout. So I think the tight end specifically, Jalen Connors had a touchdown today. Messiah Swinson, you guys.
Is it Jalen Connors or Jalen Conyers? Isn't there a Y in there?
Conyers, maybe?
He talked to us. It was a touchdown. He caught the ball 5 yards downfield and then didn't get touched by anyone because they weren't tackling. But yeah, he scored and he goes, that one was too close. That was real close.
Yeah, because he like
it was a one-handed catch. Yeah. I think the tight ends
a little bit far in front of him by Emory Jones. But yeah,
we've heard a lot about the tight ends. We've heard a lot about the tight ends.
Speaking of the tight ends, we saw Case Hatch line up at tight end at one point, which was very interesting. I wonder if we're going to see
one of the biggest buzzwords used, football buzzwords used in the press conference on Monday was 12 personnel. Yeah. And I think we're going to see a lot more of that, 2 tight end sets. And yeah, Case Hatch in that role would be very fun. You hear some of the tight ends and wanting to learn from Case Hatch.
Yeah, I mean, Messiah Swinson said he was the best blocker in the country.
And when they were talking about the 12 personnel, Herm did say that and Glenn said it gives you a lot of room because when you have to worry about run blocking for good running backs like ASU has, they can leak out. And hopefully that's the case this year because as you mentioned, lack of separation. I mean, holy hell, I don't know if there was more than 3 yards between a tight end and the nearest defender all year last year.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. Messiah Swinson, we spoke to him a little bit yesterday on Newcomer Media Day. This is what he had to say about what the tight ends bring to this offense.
When you have 2 big tight ends who are big and athletic and can run and can catch, that really creates a lot of problems for defenses. Even just one tight end on the field. So if you put 2 on the field who are extreme mismatches in the pass game, like that disrupts everything. So I think we can do a whole lot. We run 12, we run 13, and 22, and 21. So there's a whole bunch of personnel that include tight ends that can really create a lot of mismatch problems on the field for the defense.
It's definitely going to be exciting to see what this offense is able to muster up in terms of scoring, because they do have the potential to be really good. I feel like in the conference. You mentioned that it fires you up. Something else that fires, I think, all of us up. Foco?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Have you ordered your Crocs yet?
I've not.
What are you waiting on?
I don't know. Payday, I think. A couple days from now,
Friday?
Once I get paid, I might have to place an order.
Okay. Well, if you have a little bit more bread than Shawn, Foco's got you covered with the best Arizona merchandise. They have officially licensed gear for men, women, and kids, and everything from bobbleheads to swimsuits to Crocs. Head on over to foco.com or click the link below in the description for all non-presale items. Use the promo code PHNX for 10% off. You talked about Nesta, and you've talked about Nesta for months now, okay?
Ever since
he's your ASU crush. It's okay. We get it. Jazz.
Not going to deny it.
It is what it is. So.
Jazz Hill or Jazz's girlfriend?
All the jazzes in his life.
That's true. He does love jazz.
He has lots of. You like jazz music too?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Well,
you like a nice lick,
brother?
I'm not answering that question.
That's a little. Okay.
No, I know, but it can be taken out of context easily.
Okay. Well, let's talk about Nesta a little bit more.
About jazz.
Sean and I asked Nesta yesterday because there's a bunch of different guys that are coming from multiple conferences, so they're getting experience playing against various levels of talent, I feel like, right? Because the ACC, the SEC, Pac-12, they all boast different levels of skill in some way. So this is what Nesta had to say in regards to now playing in two different conferences.
I would say playing in another conference it makes me excited to be in another conference because it's a whole new set of eyes on me. Like it's a whole new set of opinions that's going to be out there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's probably what excites me the most. The ACC and the Pac-12, they're different conferences, but I feel like football. You know what I'm saying? You're going to line up and he going to strap up, I'm going to strap up, and it's who better.
That's what I like.
Who's better?
Love that. He going to strap up, I'm going to strap up, who's better? Turn me up.
What's interesting, because we just heard from Emory, too, is like, the conference thing doesn't really mean a whole lot to them, but I feel like to media and kind of, people talking on the outside, we always talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Like Emory was a proven starter at the SEC. That carries more weight than your proven starter in the Pac-12.
Yeah. I think it does, right? Like the competition that he had to face, the defensive backs that he had to face, like Emory in the SEC, are better than they are in the Pac-12, generally speaking, especially when you get into an LSU or an Alabama. If we're talking the ACC and the Pac-12, like that might be a little more comparable in terms of talent level. So for Nesta, it probably isn't that big of a difference. Yeah. I think it's good, right? Like you don't want them really thinking about something like that. Like it's football.
It is what it is. Yeah, football is football.
Well, when you're in the trenches with Clemson guys, like
that's a little bit different.
I mean, those are beef. That is beef right there.
Syracuse guys, not so much.
Not so much. You wouldn't classify those guys as beef? Tofu.
It's like turkey sausage. It's like it's still beef, but it's just still meat, but it's not like it's a little leaner.
That was perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, 90% lean, 10% fat turkey.
Yes.
Ground turkey.
Okay, guys.
The ground turkey boys.
Let's get to know Nesta a little bit more. We talked to him at length, kind of similar note to Emory Jones, some get to know you random questions. We asked him the genie question. So we'll show you his answers. And then we asked him who has the best and the worst strip in terms of the coaching staff.
First wish, I'm going to get me a Cullinan. That's going to be one out the way. Get me a Cullinan. Second wish, we're going to stop world hunger. While I'm in the Cullinan, we're going to stop world hunger. You know what I'm saying? And the third one, shoot, I'll be the president.
What would you do? First thing, you're president. What are you doing?
First thing I do if I'm president.
President Nesta.
All right, President Nesta, the first law I'm finna enact is, free gas. Free gas. Shout out to people. I'm a man of the people. That's what got me voted in. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, free gas. NJS_era. You can check it out. That's me. best drip for sure. You know what I'm saying? Coach Herm, you can wear some sweats sometimes. You know, you always got the shorts and the sweatshirt every day. Switch it up a little bit. Maybe short sleeve. I ain't seen them short sleeve yet, so maybe that, you know. But yeah, fresh as Coach Rob. Yeah, shout out Coach Rob.
I love this.
So good. So good.
Like, just as good fun as he is, as fun as he is going to be to watch. Like, the stuff he does off the field is just as fun. He's an electric human being.
I would love to just be a fly on the wall in like the defensive meeting rooms with him and Donnie.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what that's like?
That has got it. The conversations have to be electric. Do we know where Donnie's from?
No.
Originally?
No.
I'm curious. Because Nesta is very much Broward County. Like, he's very much a South Florida kind of guy.
Birdman hands going the whole
Solving
time.
world hunger from a Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Like,
So
what
funny.
are we doing?
That's got like huge Rick Ross vibes.
President Nesta. I love how he said it about himself. He talked in first person. President Nesta, man of the people. That's what got me voted in. No, he's great. Appreciate that interview. Josh, I'm talking about free gas. If you want basically free
Donnie's
gas.
from Baltimore.
Free gas, also sponsored by Burrito Express.
Yeah, well, if you eat too many of them, probably.
Yeah, I had a burrito
maybe
this
not
morning.
three.
And
I've had two, and I
Tank's still
don't.
empty.
My tummy is okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no tummy rumbles from Beef and Beef today, as Charles says in the chat. If you want basically free gas with some basically free money, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app.
Ooh.
Make your first deposit, get up to $1,000
That's a
risk-free
crispy
bet
transition.
That was
instantly.
He's a vet.
Use the promo code PHNX when you sign up. Get that risk-free bet. Throw it on the Sun Devils over win total. I took it earlier. I'm going to take it if it keeps going up. We're hammering. We are hammering.
With a sledgehammer or like a little baby hammer?
One of those hammers.
Like the whack-a-mole hammers.
The whack-a-mole hammers?
Bang.
Yeah.
So yeah, whack-a-mole hammer your way to $1,000 risk-free bet. Thank you, Mike Breen.
Steph Curry!
But download it today. Use that promo code PHNX. Get your first deposit, or make your first deposit and get a risk-free bet instantly when you use that promo code PHNX. Only at the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for more details.
Without further ado, it is Wednesday.
Yeah, it is Wednesday, my dudes. And once again, I won. I'm going to go back and get our records. I'm almost 90% sure I've won the most drafts now.
I've got punishments that I need to serve at some point.
You got two that you need to serve.
I still have one.
We'll do one on Friday. You need to get your face painted. You need to act out a scene, and you need to do something else for the logo.
Ooh. Would you do the Oklahoma drill against President Nesta?
Would I?
I would pay lots of money to see that.
I would do that for content. If we get that filmed,
Doug, if you're watching, let's set it up.
clip this.
Just turn into a snuff
Nesta?
film. It's going to be a homicide.
Oh God, wait.
Let's go. Turn me up.
You're calling out Nesta for an Oklahoma drill?
Will get pancaked.
I thought you were going to be
I
like...
thought you were actually...
You noticed the stutter in my voice. I was
Oh.
thinking about it.
Yeah.
But I don't want him to bring any more force than he needs to. I'm
I think-
also a man of the people.
Yeah, but Nesta's more...
I want to...
Nesta's more of a man.
I want to cover Messiah
I'm
Swinson
more
in
of for the
coverage.
people. Actually, no, I don't think I am. He said free gas. My first wish would probably be like free burrito.
Well, his
Express
first
forever.
wish was a Rolls Royce.
True. Free burrito express came true. Okay. So yeah, today we're snake drafting breakfast foods.
Breakfast foods. I have a question before we get into it.
Okay.
Are we doing breakfast drinks as well?
No.
No, so just...
No bloodies.
Okay, so just foods. You won, right?
I'm going third.
And you would like
First.
Okay, so without further
I
ado...
did debate going second. I just want to put that out there, but I'm going first.
Shane Diefenbach, you are now
No,
on the
I'm not.
clock.
Sean's on the
Oh,
phone.
Sean DePaz, you are now on the clock.
Pancakes. I feel like there's a few different ways you could go with this, but like...
You are throwing.
Really?
Yeah.
What? No. Like, I feel like there's like three choices you could go with the first one, and I think I know what yours is going to be, but I vehemently disagree with it, and I couldn't bring myself to draft what I think it's going to be. But I think there's like three obvious like first round picks. And I think pancakes are the most unanimous. I think just that no one hates pancakes.
Okay.
That's true. I think we all know where I'm going with this. I'm
Dr. Eggman.
I'm the fucking egg guy. Give me eggs, man.
Yep.
Give me sunny side up. Give me fried. Give me scrambled.
you
Give me
can take
all
all the
the
eggs.
eggs, man.
You get the eggs.
All the boiled.
Okay. Give me bacon.
Yeah, that's
I
solid.
consider that as my first pick.
Give me French toast.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were
lots
going to
of
do.
carbs. We're going lots of carbs here.
I am not like, if you're giving me waffles, pancakes, French toast is at the bottom of it for me. To be honest,
Really?
Yeah,
I think that's a bad take.
I have heard that a lot recently.
Chad, did I not already just win this draft?
No, you didn't. No, bro, I got fucking eggs. You need to calm the fuck down.
Fucking
eggs. Okay. And with my second pick, I'm going donuts.
Damn it! Wow.
Give me donuts.
I did not think that would get drafted so early.
Really?
Yeah, that's a reach.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
you just drafted a 24-year-old from Purdue with a 10th overall.
You just
pick.
drafted Brandon Whedon.
Oh no! God. The ghost of Brandon Whedon's gonna come back and haunt us against Oklahoma State now.
I'm surprised it fell all the way. I guess I got to take waffles here. But the fact that it fell all the way there,
pancakes and waffles, not a great idea, but we'll see if it works out.
I feel like you're kind of conflicting here.
Yeah,
it's like you don't know what you want.
I don't think you look okay. First off, you're a fraud and a loser if you won't eat pancakes and waffles at once.
That's true, but Shawn, you do give me shit consistently for going too one-way heavy, and you just did that in the ultimate way.
Yeah, you've given us all shit for that.
Yeah,
I mean that's fair. I just am not looking at it as like a smorgasbord. I'm just looking at individual items.
A smorgasbord.
There's a few different places I can go here.
I don't want that, Charles.
I think I'm gonna go hash browns here.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
Hash browns are just so good.
Was it because Tim said it?
No, it was one that I considered. But Tim's comment there pushed it to the front of my mind.
Okay.
But yeah, hash browns was my third pick. And also, you can't say you're going carb heavy. Breakfast is carb heavy. Everything is carbs. It's either eggs, meat, or carbs. Yeah.
Eggs, bacon, or carbs. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. I don't think it's been taken yet, but I'm gonna go sausage.
You don't think it's been taken yet?
We had like two.
I literally haven't been paying
attention. It has not been drafted.
That's
Okay,
awesome. That's so good to hear from the host of the PHNX Sun Devils group.
We're drafting breakfast.
I literally
what do you mean?
Haven't been paying attention. Well, it'd be nice if you cared about our friendship a little bit more.
What does this have to do with drafting foods, bro?
Okay.
I think you're just
have to.
self-conscious about our friendships.
I think after
have
the
to take
Jigglypuff
this?
shirts, yeah.
Breakfast burrito. Have to. Easily have to.
Are you debating whether or not that's fair?
I'm debating whether that's allowed. Because that's a mix of everything.
Yeah, that's where I'm kind of at with
You have eggs, you have sausage, you have bacon, you have all of the above.
Okay, here's a question. Well, I don't want to say this without...
Well, let's just go to Leah. Leah, is that fair?
Okay, well, everyone puts different stuff in their breakfast burrito. For example, I do not put eggs in my breakfast burrito.
That's just insane.
That's not a breakfast burrito.
But
you got a tortilla and
I
some
feel
shit.
like I personally feel like it's fair game because it's like a mixture.
It's a way to have breakfast.
Like, I don't think of a breakfast burrito.
We're not drafting whole
like,
foods.
eggs is
Like
so separate to me.
French toast is made with eggs.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's different.
I don't know. What do you do?
What does David think?
If you want to like specify which like kind of like a chorizo burrito.
No, I'm just taking breakfast burritos. If he can take eggs, I'm taking breakfast burritos.
Okay, you're up then. Go again, right?
Avocado toast.
That's so fucking millennial of you.
It's so good.
It is good though.
Yeah.
With this is my fourth pick.
Yep.
I'm going chorizo.
Okay. Chorizo is fantastic. I don't know how it's gonna pull.
I love chorizo. It's my favorite breakfast chorizo.
So do I. I love it. I just don't know how it's gonna pull.
That's fair. Can I draft omelets?
Yeah. Well,
because that's my point.
Okay, that is way more
draft omelets.
No.
If I can't draft omelets, you can't draft burritos.
No, because I feel like omelets and burritos are totally different.
Yeah.
Omelets are quite literally a form of egg.
Yeah, that's too. If you decided to give Totri all eggs, then you can't draft omelets.
Then his breakfast burrito can't have eggs in it.
No, it doesn't matter.
It is because it's not about just the eggs. It's stuff in the eggs. Like it's more than just
eggs are like 90% of it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like
eggs are 90% of a breakfast burrito. Unless you're fucking Leah, apparently.
I would allow someone to draft quiche, and that's mostly egg. Because quiche is like its own thing.
I feel like quiche is different.
No,
quiche is
no, I disagree. If you're not because then you say frittata, and frittata is like all eggs.
I would not say frittata.
Quiche and frittata are like the same thing.
But quiche has a crust. It's more like a pie.
Oh my god.
So can I draft egg bites? Because no, that's my point. It's
no, but I feel like they're different.
Yeah,
man.
that's
they're
what I'm
different.
saying.
Well, this Charles brings up a good point. He says omelet equals egg is the main part, breakfast burrito, tortilla is the main part.
Yeah,
I disagree, but that's fine.
But you are outvoted, so
no. I mean, I'll take it like a man. I got pancakes, waffles, hash browns. This is a tough one. I'm gonna go bagels.
Fuck.
Great pick.
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
where I
that
was going next. man.
you just a nice everything bagel, cream cheese, money,
It goes
blueberry
really hard.
bagel.
Yep.
Crazy. I have another pick.
That's your last pick.
I'm gonna go a nice cinnamon roll.
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
A nice
Ooh,
cinnamon roll.
biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, that's a tremendous one.
Cereals on the board still.
Oh fuck!
Oh, the cereals wasn't even close for me.
Cereal deserves to be in the top 15.
Cereal's gross.
Okay.
What?
Cereal
I had
is
cereal last night.
Okay.
Lucky Charms.
Honestly,
4.
my last
Fucking
pick has been
sometime.
swayed by Diego here. I think that's a phenomenal pick. I'm gonna go cereal.
Yeah, that's
with my last pick. I'm going cereal. It was gonna be bagel. It was gonna
Isaiah
be bagel
points out
before
cereal
you
bars.
said
You ever
cereal.
have the cinnamon toast crunch bars with like the milk thing on the bottom? Fucking crazy.
Cereal bars are really good.
What do you think? What's your last pick,
I'm
boss?
thinking, man. There's a lot of ways. I'm thinking.
There's still a lot of good value on the board.
I have a few that I could.
I'm thinking. So since this is the last pick, I'm between Danishes.
Yep,
which are like my
always
favorite.
smack.
I love that nice cheese Danish.
Yep, cheese Danish is the best. Crepes.
Grapes.
A little bougie, but I like it.
Yeah.
Chocolate croissant.
I just don't remember the last time I actually had a crepe, so
No?
I'm not going to take it.
No croissant.
December 10th.
Huevos rancheros, but that's no because that's
No,
eggs.
that's fucking eggs,
Okay,
man.
I'm not taking. I literally took it back the second I said it. Relax. My
I'm
God.
upset. Everybody's trying to take eggs, bro.
No.
Dude, a McGriddle.
Yeah. So can I take? No. You guys are gonna get pissed.
You could take an English muffin.
No. and I'm also between a croissant.
Ooh, a muffin.
Oh, that's a good one. Do you ever
muffins.
have a grilled muffin?
A grilled muffin?
Yeah, put it on the grill top, like a flat top, grill it, butter on it, and a little crisp to it. It's fucking phenomenal. There's also
Fruit.
another one that I'm not going to bring up because I think it's a great pick. I'll bring it.
I'm gonna go Danishes.
Okay.
I love Danishes.
The one that just coffee cake.
Thank you, Charles.
Terrific.
Brother.
You don't like coffee cake?
Never mind. Just keep going.
What was I considered?
Charles, what the?
I considered.
Keep going.
I tried to.
They're always trying to take my damn eggs, Charles.
I was.
You don't have to vocalize it.
Nah, I gotta say it.
I was considering grits because I love me grits. Let me some good grits. What else? There was
Breakfast poutine.
Breakfast poutine.
Does
sound good in theory. Yeah.
There's a fantastic OEB.
Smoothies.
Great breakfast place.
Is smoothie more of a drink than a food?
Yes.
It's got the
Ooh,
spirit of a drink.
acai bowl.
I hate
I was
acai.
thinking
I will
about.
never
I was
put
thinking
an
about going
acai bowl in my
yogurt
mouth.
parfaits.
They're not.
that's a great
I don't
one.
like 'em.
Yeah, I was thinking about going yogurt parfaits because then you get granola as well.
Yeah, I love.
Let's go over the teams
Okay.
or the list, I guess.
I wrote them down.
Okay.
this time.
Good job.
Thanks,
fine.
Shawn.
You've learned. We're at the
yeah.
end of summer.
Well, a lot of times I do, and then I get too into it, and then I get distracted.
I will say there's zero chance I come in last.
Please clip that so we've got it just in case.
This is a close one. This could go literally any way. I do think there's a chance you come in last, just because the avocado toast might turn some people off, and I'm not sure how much clout Danishes have. But
No,
That is the best sentence ever to land on this.
No,
this
that's
network.
very true. But I did it for myself.
no, that's fair.
Diego, we did forget about crepes.
No, I didn't.
He
I-
just said crepes.
I
It's
brought
one of
it
his-
up.
No, I'm talking about draft wise.
No, we didn't forget because I
I
mentioned.
don't
them and
think
said
crepes
no.
are top 15.
No, I don't think so either. Just
Oh,
because
Lockies?
Oh,
Dude, Isaiah,
brother.
turn me up. Those things
Isaiah,
are
you
amazing.
are on one today.
He is Isaiah, breakfast guru.
Breakfast.
I had pancakes, waffles, hash browns, bagels, and cinnamon rolls. Totri had eggs. Totri had the breakfast of a 4-year-old.
Dude,
Eggs, donuts, sausage, chorizo, and cereal.
what 4-year-old
Yeah,
eating
yeah,
chorizo?
yeah. Well, shut up, Shawn.
Not the chorizo part, more the donuts and cereal.
Fuck you,
And
man.
You
then-
just offended cereal religiously.
You just got your breakfast from fucking IHOP.
I love cereal. You mean I got my breakfast
You got
from a
pancakes,
place that serves
waffles.
We got almost
That's what you said.
You can get
what
literally
you said.
every
Not mine.
single one of
You
our.
can get a Danish there.
That's true. I don't think you can get a cinnamon roll there either, or chorizo probably. You can get the vast majority of the stuff we drafted. And then Shane
Costco
drafted
muffins.
bacon, French toast, breakfast burrito, avocado toast, and Danish. 2 toasts. Got 2 toasts on there.
Wait, what's the other toast? French
Avocado
toast.
toast and French toast.
Oh, yeah.
French toast isn't really toast though.
French toast is so good.
is also a good one.
Toast, I feel like is
Toast.
too
I've
plain.
gotten really into grape jam recently. Just because most of my life I didn't think I
Are
liked
you
it.
favorite
80?
What?
Name 5 songs by them.
Grape jam, Smuckers.
Always sticky. High fructose, sugar alcohol,
Okay.
Their studio album, if the tab is unpop, don't eat, isn't great, but it's their newer stuff. They're being experimental.
On that note, we're done for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed the content.
I'm like a Mr. Meeksies. When we start to hover around the hour mark, I go insane.
We will be back with an audio show on Thursday. Stay up to date on our social because we've been tweeting a ton about ASU football. We've been out there at practice. We're going to continue to be out there at practices. You can follow us
McDonald's
at
pancakes go stupid.
Did
_Sun Devils.
we talk about 4 Peaks?
You can follow. No, but we could do that at the end. You can follow me at Anthony _Totri. You can follow Shane at Shane Deep. And you can follow Shawn DePause at Shawn _DePause, saying something about 4 Peaks as always.
Well, it wasn't.
They have an oatmeal stout, so that's breakfast.
Oatmeal is a great one too. I love a good oatmeal.
No,
but I do love grits.
Dinosaur egg oatmeal. Bringing out the 4-year-old.
Yeah, I'm the 4-year-old.
Dude, that shit goes so hard.
Yeah, drinking 4 Peaks with my breakfast is always
one of the only
beer for breakfast is always
beer for breakfast.
One of the only foods, just like animal crackers, the frosted animal crackers, that holds up to how good it was when you were in middle or elementary school is dinosaur egg oatmeal.
You want to know one that I massively left off if I was being honest with myself and I forgot about? Chicken fried steak.
Brother,
I
fucking
no.
Crazy.
There's no way you enjoy that.
Are you what?
Wait, you like it too?
That's just amazing.
No,
it's a fried steak.
No, it's disgusting.
And also, I think biscuits and gravy is my single favorite breakfast.
And you didn't.
I didn't think about it until it was too late. Until I saw it in the comments. But yeah, drinking beer with my breakfast as always.
Okay.
We gotta be 21 or older and enjoy it responsibly if you're gonna drink it though.
And obviously, if you're drinking it, you're drinking 4 Peaks.
There's nothing else to drink, guys.
All oatmeal stout. You're not gonna. I mean, what are we doing here?
Follow us on social. Go vote when we put this up on social. Let us know who won.
Fucking toaster strudels, crazy. Toaster strudels and Pop-Tarts, crazy.
Pop-Tarts are so
We'll be back with an audio show
Pop-Tarts
Thursday.
are so mid.
Thanks for watching.
What?
Peace.
Mid?